do that, you got to create a clientele. Did we talk about this yesterday?
Not quite.
Okay. Most salespeople I know, and I've probably met 250,000, and that's not an exaggeration. Most of them show up to work drug-free and sober and wait for something to happen. Okay? Wait for the phone to ring. Wait for the email inbox to fill up. Wait for a internet lead. Wait for a walk-in.
The low-hanging fruit.
Right. Now, you don't get rich that way. The way you get rich is you build a business, just like an Allstate agent or a State Farm agent. You never ever let the customer forget you. If I bought a car from you today, Brian or Kevin, how many times would I hear from you over the next 3 years?
2 or 3 days after you buy, you'll hear from me.
Everybody says that.
Well,
Because we have to do that because of the factory survey, right?
On the new cars, right?
On a new car.
Sometime with the new Ford system, like it depends on who you is as a customer. Cause to me personally, certain people I stay in touch with more because they may not have understood when I first sold it to them. I demonstrated something to them, so I put notes in the system and I will contact them with that. Basically, the other day I called a guy that I called him at least 2 to 3 times a year, basically for their birthday, the anniversary of their vehicle, because I actually sold a truck to a guy who actually I called him because his anniversary, a 3-year anniversary on the vehicle, and he came in and bought another one. So I mean, I do call my customers at least 2 to 3 times a year.
I'm going to suggest you contact them 8 to 10 times a year. You don't have to call them. Send them an email. Send them a text. Let me tell you the best text/email/voice message I've ever heard a salesman do. This guy sells 57 cars a month. He makes $400,000 a year. He sells Chevys and Buicks and used cars. He contacts his customers every single month, either by email, by text, or by voice message. I said, voice message? He goes, yeah, I make 100 phone calls, 80 to 90% of them go to voice message. True? Yeah. He actually demonstrated this for me. He picked up, opened up his database, picked out Mrs. McGregor. I'll never forget this lady's name. And he said, watch this. So he put it on speakerphone. Sure enough, it goes to voicemail. And this is the message he leaves. Hey, Miss McGregor, this is Tom from Chevron. That's the name of the dealership. No need to call me back unless there's something I can do for you. Need a service appointment? Give me a holler. I'll take care of it for you, and I'll meet you back there. Just wanted to remind you that this is Tom. I'm your sales guy. Have a great day. Do you think that lady's ever going to forget him?
That's good too.
Because she gets a text or an email that says the same thing every other month. And I asked him the question that you guys are probably thinking, well, don't some people get sick and tired of that? He went, yes, they do. He goes, from time to time, I'll get a text back or a phone call back, or they'll pick up the phone, or I'll get an email back saying, hey, Tom, you don't need to contact me every single month. I know you're there for me if I need you. Please. He goes, I put them on a quarterly rotation, but they're never going to forget me.